Hey, what's up to my rideshare road warriors? What's going on? This is Carlton Lewis, aka Mellow Melanin, aka Mega Businessman, coming to you live and direct from Atlanta, Georgia. In this video, we are going to talk about the 3 F's. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back to my rideshare road warriors. What's going on? This is Carlton Lewis. In this video, we're going to talk about the 3 F's. I'm going to go ahead and give those to you right now. I don't want this to be a long video, but this is on my heart. I just wanted to spit this out, right? So some of the key things, and I just came up with this for the 3 F's, right? Flexibility, family, and finances. Flexibility, family, finances. And those are some key things, that key areas, especially if you have a family. If you're a single person, you still need to, you're a one-person family, or if you got kids, 1 kid or 2 kid or whatever. But if you're dealing with a household, you have to learn how to balance all of those things. And yesterday in particular, rideshare was very interesting for me yesterday. I'll put some screenshots on there. I did about like $22 on Lyft, $27 on Uber. I had a private ride. Well, I had 2 private rides. One was $60 and the other was $17. So all in all, I made less than $130 yesterday. I could have made more, but I had some family things that happened. Shouts out to my cousin D. My cousin D asked me to help her, unload a truck yesterday. And so it wound up being a little bit more than I anticipated. But I'm very thankful that I had the opportunity to help my cousin. So there's the flexibility and the family, right? So the next thing I had to do yesterday, which involved my family and once again the flexibility, is I was able to go see my daughter had a school chorus, her class school chorus. They had a great performance last night. It was pretty good. Parents came out, supported their kids, and some of her friends came out. I'm pretty sure some other people's friends came out, but they really did a really good job. And so after that was over, I just went home and just called it a day. Now, the thing I want to say about finances is, again, and I say this in a lot of my videos, you need to make sure you have, other streams of income, just besides, being tied to the car all day. Or even if you're going to be tied to the car all day, have different sources of where you can generate income. You always need to have multiple streams of income. And I'll tell you guys something that happened to me today. I'm being real transparent, right? So typically on the 21st, I get my YouTube, my YouTube partner payment for advertising, right? For this rideshare channel that you're watching now. And there is a $100 threshold, right? So now we're talking finances. There's a $100 threshold before they can pay out, or before they will pay out anything. And so because I had been inconsistent with the videos and focused on other things, my advertising earnings dropped. All right. And so I didn't get paid yesterday. Well, I'm totally okay with that in a sense. All right. So on one hand, I'm okay because I can see the metric, and I can see that, okay, I need to put more value out into the marketplace. There is more that needs to happen, but also it made me look at scaling. And I talked to you guys. If you didn't see the previous video, I'll put a link to it, or maybe a card or an end screen to the previous video I did, where I talk about scaling and how rideshare is not rideshare itself actually driving the car. Us sitting in the driver's seat, it's not scalable, but the YouTube videos are scalable. The only thing about the YouTube videos is that you have to edit them, and you have to get them prepped for basically being out before you publish the video. There are several things that you should do to publish the videos, and because you're doing these things consistently, all the videos work together. They're like your little army of videos generating income for you, right? And so what I thought about yesterday, and I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. It's time for me to hire a virtual assistant, right? Because there are so many different things that I want to do, but there are only so many things I can personally do. And so you need to look at whatever you're moving toward, because hopefully you're moving toward doing something else beside rideshare, where you need to look at, doing the things that only you can do and then outsourcing the rest of it. So a lot of the search engine optimization and getting the videos right and, editing and doing all the stuff for videos, I could outsource that to somebody to the Philippines, outsource that work and get that work done and off of my plate, and I can continue to focus on giving you guys consistent quality content, which is better, okay? Which is better not only for you, and I pointed at myself when I said you, not only for you, but for me too, right? So, so in this downtime, it's downtime for me. It's like 10:32 now. It's Wednesday. I've done about $88 on the apps, mostly on Lyft. I had a nice Lyft XL ride that took me from the Cumberland area up to Alpharetta. So that was a pretty good ride on XL. And I totally wasn't expecting that ride, but I got it. All right. So that was the slack adjuster, for this particular type of vehicle. When you have a XL vehicle that can do, X and XL, those are like slack adjusters for me, especially during the week. During the weekend, it's more, you're going to get more XL calls, right? Because more people are traveling in groups. So I hope you got some value out of this video. Like I said, I didn't really want to make it a long video. I just wanted to make sure that I talked to you guys, share with you some of the experiences that I'm having, as far as looking at business, not necessarily talking about a whole bunch of individual rides, but the gross monies and really how to build this thing. Because I'm telling you guys, money management, I would say get Mint. I use Mint. All right. Mint.com. They have an app, it helps track your expenses, which is great. Tracks your income, your expenses. You can see where money is going, because in order to increase your cash flow, and cash flow is the name of the game, you have to, there's two ways you can do it. Only two ways. You can increase your income or decrease your expenses. And there are some categories where I know I want to decrease my expenses, but I can't scale the rideshare business, so I have to figure out something else to scale. Well, in order for me to scale, the peripheral things that go with rideshare, like this YouTube channel, then I'm gonna need help. All right, and I'm gonna need to get to the point to where I can replace myself. All right, and I could be like Harry Campbell, the rideshare guy, where he has contributing editors and other people doing videos for him and things like that. That's thinking like a business. It's not so much where, we're trying to do every single thing. Bill Gates doesn't do he's not the CEO of Microsoft anymore, but he didn't do every single thing. You want to get to the point to where you can hire somebody, and when your task list, it gets to be overwhelming. You got so many tasks on your list, you can't get to them all. Yes, it's time to hire help. And at this point in my business and in my life, it's time to hire help, because I only have so many hours and I can only get so many things done in that time, right? And part of that time is generating money. So, I can't add more time, trying to work extra hours to generate a few more dollars. I don't think that's the solution. I think the solution is, finding things that can be done by somebody else that help you generate money. All right. Like I said, the virtual assistant. So, I've hired one before to do different things. I'm definitely going to hire, I may use the same virtual assistant for the real estate business as I do for the this YouTube channel, because I can only go so far with this YouTube channel. I don't want it to be where, oh, I don't feel like editing, or I don't feel like doing the SEO on the video. I don't feel like doing the promotions of the video. I want to eliminate that altogether. See, in the business, you have to eliminate all of that. You don't want there to be any kind of discretion about if something needs to get done. It just needs to get done. All right. So that's it. Hope you guys got some value out of this video. If you did, like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the little bell if you haven't subscribed already, and that'll give you all the that'll give you alert, they'll give you messages, notifications when a new video is up. All right, what are you guys' thoughts on all of this? You know, virtual assistant, you know, how can you, if you guys have a way that you can scale this rideshare business, and you know, other than, you know, getting a whole bunch of cars and putting them on hire car, or, you know, figuring out how you can get a fleet of drivers to, you know, where you can get a piece of money off of each one of the drivers, then, you know, what else is there? You tell me. I like to hear your thoughts on this, and that's my call to action for you guys. You know, what other ways can you scale the rideshare business, or spin off something in this rideshare business where you can scale? Or if you have a business idea that you're working on already, how can you scale it? All right, I love to hear what you have to say in the comments, and I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. This has been Carlton Lewis, aka Mellow Melanin, aka Mega Businessman, coming to you live and direct from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm still the Southeast Beast, the Conquering Chief, Your Highness, the finest prosperity done #1, and this video is a wrap. Peace.